Hi everybody. I've tried all day to make this video and I kept getting interrupted and had one that was almost 50 minutes long and I messed one up and I have made several of these pockets now and I really like them and they will fit in a journal. You can sew right down this center line and you could put these in a journal any way you wanted to. This is the first one I made, and it was a prototype, and it's very pretty. But you know, I didn't. It's a little rough. My washi tape, I didn't remember to glue it down, and that kind of thing. And right now, I'm not even sure that I've got enough washi tape to put one together. But we're going to try this again. This is the second one I made that I messed up, and I figured out that I had just folded it wrong. And so it turned out really, really cute. I did it Americana style with Memories Are Timeless and a little flower card behind that. And then, of course, the front porch with the flag and a couple of little flower buttons. Then open this side up, and I have under here we have a little tag that says Memories and a little flower glued down. And then I had this card that was sent to me, and there's nothing as American as a pair of blue jeans, and so I thought, well, that would be cute in it. And then I made this one out of a card, which I thought turned out really cute, and I just glued the whole card together and left the little fairy emblem on the back, and that was my center pocket, or my fold down pocket, and they just slide in there. And then on this one I have several little things in it, and it's just a little tuck spot on the bottom, and I have a little bird that I tuck in there. And then I found this little circle, and I thought, well, that'd be a cute little journaling spot, and it could go in there, and so I put it in there. And then I have Family, Friends, You, at Home Sweet Home. And then this card I found, which was again kind of an Americana patriotic card. And again, I just used the whole card and glued it together to make it good and stiff. And then punched out a little piece on the edge right here and stuck it in. And put a little bow down at the bottom. Thought that was cute. And then you turned it over, and I had some paper that I used as a background and put another flower image and one of those little roses. And then I had this tag in my stash that had been sent to me in my tag challenge, and it says Fabulous, and this came from Carla Varel, and she's my girl. And it's so pretty. So anyway, and then I had this little card that you could write on or put some memories on or do something like that. And you can put photos in there. You can put whatever you would like to have in these. You know, you could make this photo pockets, whatever you want to do. Anyway, I made that one second. And this is the one I messed up, but I figured out what was wrong and I fixed it. And then I made this one. And I love this. I really love this. My pocket has come loose, which is not good. I don't know why that's come loose, but it did. So we'll put it back down, and I hope that's not my new glue not sticking. I found this little bird image that I had in some ephemera, and it says spread your wings and fly. And then I made a tag out of some pretty paper that I had, and I put practice kindness on it. And then I found this piece that is a fold-up piece, and you can write on it. And as you can see, there's no stamping or anything done on it. This is, you know, just a card file or a card book that you could send somebody if you wanted to I thought about the flock and sending ephemera and things to people in the flock, and thought it would be really cute. And so this paper was striped, and this is the inside of it. And so I took a piece of that was left over and put it down the front. And then I had this image was on a birthday card, and I just loved her. And this was the back of it with this little stamp and little postmark. And then inside here, I put a little tag that you can write on. And it says, this card says, girl, you got this. And make today ridiculously amazing. And I thought they matched real well. So I stuck them in there. And then on this side, I stuck a little tag down here on our small pocket that says memories. And this tag again came from Carla, and it has this big long tassel and says joy and smile, and I thought it was really pretty stuck there. And then this has a saying on it, says be in love with life, with your life. And then this one with this woman's arms outstretched. I love that image, and so I thought those would be really cute on the inside. And as you can see, they're big tags. And then I stuck this one just slightly over this, and I hooked it on with a hairpin, so it just wouldn't go anywhere. Just slid it under there. And then when you turn the page over, we have again the image of this woman, and it says down under here, and this was a quote by Katharine Hepburn, if you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. So, and in that one, I put a little tag with some Tim Holtz images on it, a couple of pretty little cutouts, and then just a plain piece of blue paper that I thought was really pretty. It was part of the card. So, anyway, it kind of offset the blue that was on her. So anyway, I think it turned out really cute. I really like these, and I enjoy making them. So, we're going to make another one. Now that my house has calmed down and, you know, things have calmed down, maybe we can get one done. So I have this piece of paper, and you need a double-sided piece of paper. And this one, I'm not sure which side I want to see the most of, but I'm thinking this. I really like this. And the first thing you have to do is cut this top off. So we're going to put that in there. And I don't throw these away because I use them as edges on the cards and things. You know, they have printing on them, and you can put them right down the edge of a card. But that makes our sheet exactly 12 inches. Okay. You always want to work from the side you want to work on, to see the most of. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to fold this long ways, lining up my edges real well, hopefully, and burnish that down. Get that bone folder out and put it to good use. I just got this, and I'm so proud of it. And then you take it and open it up, and you're going to fold from the top up, or the bottom up. And you're going to have then a cross line in your paper that is centered. And that is your center mark, and everything you do at this point on is on this to this center line. Now I need to reinforce this, and I don't have, oh, let's see if we can get this to work enough. I've got some tape here that has words on it, and we'll see if we can't get it to stick down. First thing I want to do is get some glue, and I'm going to put a little line of glue to help hold that washi tape right down those score lines. Just like that. And then, oh, that's not going to work because I just ran out. Okay, so we're going to go for the big tape. And I'm going to bring that right down to the bottom. Get my scissors out and cut that off. Matches the flowers good. It's not what I would absolutely have to have on it or want to put on it, but since I'm out of washi tape, we'll have to make do. And go across it that way. And that is, you're reinforcing your paper so that when you fold it, you have, you're not going to break this paper, because this cardstock, you know, will, the heavier it is, the more it will stress it to fold it. So, okay. Now, our first cut we're going to make, and I hope this turns out good, because this writing is maybe a determining factor on how this should look. This is going to be my inside pockets. This will be my outside pockets. I think it'll work. We're going to see. We're going to see. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to get out my knife, and I am going to cut this piece of paper right here on this scoreboard. Okay. The first cut we're going to make is at 5 inches. And right there is, I've got to get my head in the, here where I can see. And right there is 5. So we're going to go right down that score line, and we're going to cut this right down to the center of this tape. Right there. And that's our first cut. I'm going to have to cut a little deeper on that tape. Okay. That's our first cut. The second cut is at 10.5 inches, which is right here. And we're going to cut it right, just like the other one, right down to the center line. And then we have this piece. Now we're going to turn this over. And we're going to, you want to turn these in so you can see where to work. Just like this. And we're going to put some score tape right here from the top, leaving just enough to put another line of score tape at the top. Come down just a little bit. And we're going to go to that center line. And now we're working on the back side right now, just with the tape. And come up here. I come down the edge to the center fold, and we're going to score tape that down. Okay, then we're going to pick it back up and turn it over. Okay. Okay, leave it folded this way and then this way. So this is where I want to make my next cut. Okay. All right. Now from here, I'm going to cut. Let me make sure. I am going to cut okay. Okay, first off, I've got to cut this center line. I got to turn it around, and I'm going to cut right down this 6-inch line to the center. Right to the center. Okay. Go through it again. Okay. Now from there, okay. Okay, we turn it back around. And from the center mark, we're going to cut to this small side. We're going to cut 2.5 to 3 inches. And this I don't want to cut on my board, so I'm going to move it over for just a minute because I don't want to cut across my board like that. So I'm going to cut 2.5 to 3 inches this direction. Right on that center line. Just like that. And let's see if it's come apart. The center line. And cut it a little deeper so that it comes apart. Your washi tape will cut easier than this tape does. Okay. Come on, come apart there. There we go. And just give it a little coaxing. Now don't go all the way. You want to leave some or your card will fall apart. And so I tore my backing right there. Okay, I don't like that, but we'll make it work. Okay. Now, from there, we are going to go ahead and tape all of the back of it. We're going to tape it all together with our score tape. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to run a line all the way down, all the way across the top. That's the first one. Line it up and go all the way across the top, just like that. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to put some tape right here. Leaving a little edge. And okay. And this is going to fold forward. We're going to make a long V shape right here. So this one, we're going to fold. We're going to go all the way down around this end from here all the way down here. Okay. Okay. And then right here, we're going to run this tape from here, from the center. Come on. Do not stick on that. From the center down to the bottom. Okay. And now we're ready. Okay. And on the small side, okay, that is the small side. We're going to run it, we're supposed to run it all the way down that side, excuse me, right there. And here, we're going to run it from the center down. Okay. Now we're going to take all the tape off. As soon as I get it burnished down, and burnish it down really good. I need a little bit of tape right there. I'm just going to put some. I had a problem with that a while ago. Okay, so we're going to burnish that down too. May not hold, but we're going to try it. Okay. Burnish that all the way down. That all the way across. That down, and these edges down. And then we're going to pull it up. So we'll start over here where these have been down the longest. And see if we can coax that up. There's one. And there's the other one. Because I've done this one in two pieces, we can get that one. And then get this one across the top. It's all one piece. Come on. I went over it with the tape. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, and then from here down, And cut that right there. Just a little bit. And see if we can lift that up. It's not burnished down any too good, so I'm not sure we're going to get that one up. There we are. There we go. Okay, and then this one. I hope you're still where you can see what I'm doing. And the person that I saw do this was JustaFewDesigns. That's the name of her channel. And so if you're lost, you can, the measurements are 5 and 10.5, and then about 3 inches across in that area. And it's the only cutting that you have to do. The rest of it is taping and folding. So if I've lost you on any of this, please check her out. She had some awesome ideas, and she's been on YouTube quite a while. And I enjoyed watching this little tutorial, and I really have enjoyed making these pockets. Okay, now the hardest part is keeping this all together and keeping it lined up. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it together this way and line it up. And I put tape where I shouldn't have, right here. I'm going to peel that back if I can. I'm taking off the paper. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Don't tear my paper. Okay. We'll put a little tape around that anyway, and around this. Okay. So now when you fold this way, you now have your pocket made. And I'm not folded straight, so I'm going to have to work that just a little bit more so it comes up here to the top and then folds down. So we're not quite straight on the fold. Okay, now burnish it down real well when you get it lined up. And that tape is not real forgiving. Not something I'd want to use on my projects. Okay, now, okay, what you have now, this is the front of our card. This is our center folded pocket right here, and I've stuck it down. So that isn't good because it should be, you know, coming back to about right there. And I have just literally put tape where I shouldn't have again. And so I will go over that with some of this pink tape, and I'm going to seal all the edges anyway. And I'm going to put pink tape around here, but that's your folded one. And we could actually fold that back just a little bit farther, and it wouldn't hurt. So that you see a little more of that inside pocket. This is your small front pocket right here. We're going to open it up like that. That's our little small tuck pocket. And then when you turn it over, right here is your little back pocket. And it's not very long. It only comes to about right here. So your tags need to be a little bit shorter for the back pocket. But then to finish it off, you take your tape, and I really wish this had been washi tape, but it's not. It's kind of a masking tape. I'm out. I'm just completely out of washi tape. So you're going to go about halfway on it. Turn it over. Trim it off. And seal that side down. And do that on the other side. About halfway on it. Trim it. Turn it over. And seal that side down. And we're just using this as a trim around our card. And then again, on the bottom, I'm going to go all the way across the bottom, about halfway out. Oops, that's really farther in than I needed to be. About halfway. Halfway. And halfway. Over on this side. Come on, tape, pull. And rub that down. Trim. And don't stick it to your desk. And then fold those up to the inside. And this is really pretty with gold tape or antique looking tape. Like I said, this is what I had. So now I'm going to put a little piece right up here over that taped spot. That's sticky. And come down far enough to cover it and kind of line up with the other side. Cut it off. And then fold it to the back. And then I'm going to run some tape down this edge, which has kind of gotten wrinkled, which is not good. Cut it. And fold it under. Kind of work that wrinkle out right there. That bone folder to it. Rub it down. Come on. You're irritating me now. Rub it down. Okay. And then we're going to go down this edge. Again, about halfway out and down. And I'm just doing this with this tape because I wanted you to see how to trim it out. You can do this with gold washi or whatever you want to use, and it would be very, very pretty. But that's how you make the folder right there. That is the whole folder. And again, I'm not real straight right here. I need to really burnish that down. That's where I got that little hump in it. But anyway, that is your folder. And I made a pocket on the front of mine, and you know, I had some pretty paper and some stuff to trim it out with. There was this edge on the paper, and it's different on both sides, so you could use it as an edge. You can use cards like I did or you can use flowers. You know, like this would be a pretty butterfly and flower to have on the front of this one. I'll glue that down with maybe a little piece of paper and some cheesecloth. Kind of an antique piece. It looks a lot like this. And, you know, and then put you some images back here. You can make pockets, and I will show you again the one that I made earlier. In fact, I will take some of these first ones out of here. This is all glued down on the front of this one, so it's not pockets. But we can take these out, and you can see here that this is the only thing that I don't like about her tutorial, is that she used sticky tape in the pockets. Sticky tape will stick to your cards. And they just did this one. But anyway, these cards would be pretty in here as digital images of that I have downloaded, you know, to have in the first pocket. Have those like that. This would be really pretty in the second one, in this type of file folder. That's one of Tracy Fox's. And then this is just a pretty cardstock type thing that came in a ephemera pack. And then turn it over, and we could take these two out and put them here in the back, and you would have as pretty a one with some lace trim or whatever. There's your pockets. There's your folders. You know, put memories here, put an image here, or another flower there. However you would want to decorate them up. And that would be up to you, how you would want to decorate them. I kind of put some of mine over the top of this to hold this flat down, because I thought it looked good, kind of pinned down. I used buttons. I used lace. I used flowers. And that's pretty much it. That's how they're made. This is what they look like when they're done. And you can just fill them full of things that you love. This is also a Tracy Fox that I printed off. And anyway, that is the whole tutorial. And like I said, this came from JustaFewDesigns is the name of her channel. Check her out. I thought she was awesome, and I really enjoyed watching her. And I just subbed her. So if you would, tell her Mary sent you. And if you leave a comment, tell her that Mary sent you. And I hope you try one, and I hope you enjoy making them. And thanks for watching. And I finally got it done without being disturbed. Yay! I will redo this and cover this with lace and, you know, shabby it up and make it look a little different than this pink duct tape stuff that I put on it. But anyway, here's the three that I'm really proud of. I think they turned out really cute. Great way to give some tags or you know, some cards or things to people to send cards in. Gives them a little area to put things in. You can put writing paper in it. You can do what you want to with it. And I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.